Well, it says revised September 17th, 2008. It does. These are the bylaws that were in the back of our packet.
That's incorrect.
Well, if they're incorrect, why are they in the back of our binder?
I don't know whether they're incorrect or correct, and I don't know when.
They don't say that.
We don't hire and fire the director.
That's right.
Not necessarily the director, but it says staff. And I had asked.
We don't hire and fire staff either.
Well, it's in the bylaws. It's right here.
Could you just see where?
Yes.
Why don't we get a copy of the bylaws?
Here it is. The commission.
The other issue is that the hiring and firing is, my understanding is that it goes back to the city charter, and then when the city charter and when our bylaws conflict, city charter controls.
So, are you saying that what is in the bylaws shouldn't be there, or?
I don't know.
So, can we just do this, because I don't know where it is, and he has a set of bylaws, unless you have these been amended?
No.
They haven't been amended since I've joined.
Okay. I just want to hear what's in it.
The commission may appoint employees necessary for its work upon the recommendation of the executive director. Such appointments shall be subject to the same provisions of the ordinances as govern employees of the city. The chair may be authorized to sign contracts for employing personnel and contracting for services as may be approved by the commission.
Not correct.
Staff responsibilities. Staff is appointed by and is subject to the supervision of the commission through its executive director. The staff shall research and prepare information and recommendations on all matters upon which the commission directs. Such research and information shall be presented to the commission for appropriate action. In 3 huge applications over the last 4 years, I have had information denied to me that I had asked that had a bearing on a decision I made in that application. I won't mention the names of them because they're in legal action, but I do feel that the staff's refusal to answer really pertinent questions about serious issues about public safety, health, and welfare were jeopardized the city's position in appeals, jeopardized the city's position in a lot of legal matters, and I do not think, and I was very upset about it, and I made it clear on numerous occasions on the record, now that we have a new mayor and a new corporation council, I believe that the bylaws that I have that do not say that they've been canceled or replaced need to be followed, and I will get, I do think that we'll have to have a conversation with the new corporation council, but I have never in all my years heard that bylaws don't matter. And this is what happened at Neon, and we can see what happened when everybody decided on their own, this doesn't really matter, that doesn't really matter.
Well, Neon doesn't really apply here since Neon is a nonprofit and we're a city agency.
Well, it does apply in terms of the concept, and the concept was that
Well, we also have a city charter that we have to abide by.
well, why is all this mysterious? I was told for many years.
Because you make it mysterious.
All I was told was that city charter supersedes it, but nobody, the corporation council, when I asked numerous times under Mayor Moshe, please explain what you're talking about, I got radio silence.
Why don't we just bring Mario in to have a
Yes.
discussion with us? I mean,
Yes.
it seems like...
I think it would be very helpful because...
You have to drop your angst against Mr. Green, too.
Well, the angst is all about refusal to answer questions and provide information. And you know, I come in here and I do what I was...
Up his office and threatening him. And
We all, excuse me, Joe, now's not the time to bring things up there are 2 sides to every story, and I'm telling you that there have been serious gaps in the bylaws and serious gaps in information that this commission needed to make an informed decision on important applications that affected the future of Norwalk. And this was information that could have made a difference to whether the application was approved or denied. And to have staff not give up information that I have asked for. In fact, I almost felt like I was put in a legal bind because if I go and get information on my own, I'm not allowed to do that. So if the staff does not answer information during a hearing that I've asked for instance from DPW, I'm not allowed to go to DPW myself.
Yes, you are. You go to staff members.
No, it's not. You're not allowed to do that.
Yes, you are.
No, it isn't. No, I was told by the corporation council under Mayor Moshe that I could not talk to anyone to get information in City Hall. I had to go through the staff, and at the same time, the staff.
On the apartments on Water Street, when I came up with the idea about the one-way street and the bus, Dory Wilson and I went and saw
That's staff. You went with staff.
staff.
Yes, you can't go on your own. And so what am I supposed to do when staff?
Same thing.
Well,
But
staff is...
I don't, I don't see, when I just went through orientation on that, and I was actually taken back, because I'm used to, obviously, the common council, where you're allowed to talk to anyone you want to talk to.
Then after a public hearing.
But, right, but Mike Green actually could not point to the actual proof of that in any of the books or the journals. I mean, I think these are all valid conversations, and everyone should have accountability.
Because what's the testimony given at the public hearing, right? Like a few times, commissioners have gone, after public hearings, have gone to community meetings after the hearing and attended meetings, and after the Lowe's application, and after that commissioner had recused himself after that, because he wasn't supposed to go, because he was gaining new information that the public was not privy to. So when the hearing is over, you don't go to the neighboring committee and meet with them after the hearing is over, because the other side, the applicant, is not privy to what happened at the meeting. You can go, if you have a question, like you can go to, like I did, go to staff and get the, but only gain information on items that were discussed at the meeting, nothing new.
But that's per Mike Green. He was not able to show me that in any written documentation or any...
It's a legal proceeding. We are a semi-judicial body. We're holding hearing like it's almost like a court hearing. And the applicant uses, sometimes they give these droning application presentations, which bore the hell out of you, because they're putting a record together. In case there's an appeal in court, they're putting a court record before us. Anything we say is a court record.
Mm-hmm.
And so, after the hearing is closed, then you're not allowed to gain any new information. You can ask questions about what happened at the hearing. So if somebody can't come to you after the hearing and say, I have something new to give you, if you use that information, then
This is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about having information during the hearing process, not after the hearing's closed. And I have asked in large applications, information about public safety from DPW, for instance, radio silence, no emails answered, nothing. And I was shocked because it denied information that we needed that applied directly to the application and directly to whether or not the application had a bearing on public safety, for instance, as it affects traffic. And the examples go on and on. But the other thing is, about this accountability and transparency is last year I also asked for staff's up-to-date credentials, professional credentials. And the last mayor and corporation council said that was private information and not even subject to FOI. And I thought public servants do not have to give their professional credentials out to the public. And I was asking,
To what purpose?
I was asking because I've made it very clear, I wanted to identify strengths and weaknesses that I was aware of during discussions when it came to drainage issues, when it came to latest planning concepts, because I go to seminars every year and I learn about a lot of things that I thought the staff should know about. And I know of experts that could come in for an hour or 2 hours and give crash courses in various things like bike lanes, for instance, or parking requirements, etc. And I asked for their professional credentials, and I was told that the public does not have a right to know what the professional credentials of the top 3 staff members of the planning and zoning are. And it was up to date. The only credential we had was a resume from 1970s. And I thought, I want up to date, the same thing that applicants would come in that we require.
A suggestion?
What?
That you go and that as a commissioner, you go see Brian McCann, go see Mario, and discuss this with him. He'll tell you
I wanted to put it all on the record, and I wanted the commission to be aware that this is going to be that there's a new mood on the zoning commission in terms of transparency and accountability. There will be no secrets.